your low value. So if you're, I don't even know what I was talking about, but if your grades are whatever range from 11 to a 4.1, 11 is your highest, 4.1 is your lowest, so I just subtract, and that's going to be my range. If your weight ranged from 125 pounds to 100 pounds, it'd be a 25-pound range. We good? Not a hard concept. All right, and it is on the formula sheet. It just says largest data value minus smallest data value. That's going to be your range. Now, Alex is going to, not Alex, I'm in Alex mode. My math lab is going to kill you with this next thing. I am going to make it super easy. My math lab does not know you can use a calculator, but Ms. Cooper says you can use a calculator. So, don't get caught up in this problem. I'm just explaining what these things mean. Got to throw out some words for you, and I'm going to do all of this next time. But, just so that some of y'all can start working on your homework. My math lab is going to give you a bunch of data. Okay? You're going to, if you were doing this by hand, which we're not, they're going to put this in order from least to greatest, and we're going to think about it like a football game. Even though a lot of us are not into football, we're going to think of it like a football game. The smallest number is called the minimum. It's the beginning of the game. The biggest number would be called the maximum. Okay? Now, if you have a football game, do you agree this would be called halftime?
Yes.
And we also call it the median. Median is the middle of the road. So this is the middle of the game. So this number is called the median or halftime. We also call it Q2, which means it's the end of the second quarter in a football game. Yay? Now, if we take everything in front of halftime, what is this in a football game? The end of first quarter. So this would be called Q1, the end of first quarter. And then if we take everything after halftime, this would be the end of third quarter.
I know football now.
And then this is the end of fourth quarter, but we just don't say, hey, it's the end of fourth quarter. We say it's time to go home.
Yeah.
So we call it the maximum. Okay? Your calculator will do all of this for you. But I want you to visually see that when you have data and it's in order, you start at the beginning of the game, and once the numbers are in order, you have the minimum, you have the end of the first quarter, you have halftime, or the median, or the end of the second quarter. It has multiple names because you got to go TT, you got to get beer, you got to get food. There's a lot going on at halftime. Then you have the end of the second quarter, and then you have the end of the game, which is called your maximum or the end of the fourth quarter. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of it, but remember when we did stat edit and we typed in a lot of data, and let me type in this data. The first number is 5. 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 20, 20, 26. Okay, so I typed it on my data just like we were doing a mean, median, and mode problem, right? I did stat edit. Then I'm going to do stat calc, just like I was doing before. I'm going to do 1 bar stats, just like I was doing before. Enter, enter, enter. Yay? Now, remember X bar is my mean. If I go down to my second page, my minimum is 5. Look what my minimum was there. My Q1, end of first quarter, is 9. My median, also known as second quarter, is 20. My Q3 is 29. And my maximum is 50.
That's a smart calculator.
It is. Which is what I'm telling you right there. Okay? Range is also known as high minus low. You can get your high minus low by taking your maximum minus your minimum. So you can take your maximum right here, your minimum right there, and get your range. The only other thing that I haven't talked about is on that first page, we talked about the mean. In this last section, we're gonna talk about the standard deviation, which I will go into next time. That's called your SX. And your my math lab will show you 450 steps to do it, but it's right here. It's called the SX, okay? Now, and we're gonna go over more about that next time. Let's talk quickly before we have to leave. We've got 4 minutes. I am gonna finish up chapter 4 on Thursday. We will start chapter 7, and yes, I'm skipping to chapter 7, after spring break, okay? So, my gut is telling me that our test, and I'm totally gonna leave it up to you, our chapter 3 and 4 homework and our chapter 3 and 4 test. I don't want to make the homework due over the break, because once y'all leave me on March 1st, you're not going to think about me again. Some of y'all will, but some of y'all won't. I'm gonna make, but remember, I'm starting new material and not slowing down. I'm gonna make the test due. It's gonna open 3:1 and close 3:15. So you're actually getting 2 weeks to do the test. So you're getting here, 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 and here. Because spring break week is like a free week. Y'all with me? But if I were you, I would try to take it over spring break week, and that way you wouldn't have to worry about it. Or before, correct. Let's say, when do y'all want homework due? 13th, 14th? If I see y'all the 13th, are y'all gonna freak out on me? And say, oh my gosh, it's due tonight? I'm gonna make it the 14th. I just know y'all too well. Okay, so homework's gonna be due midnight on the 14th. But know that if you don't wanna see new stuff, you better do it before the 13th. And I'll send y'all an email and remind y'all, and I'll set the due dates, but we will definitely finish on Thursday. Okay? All right, get out. Janie, will you just shut the DVD? Just pull it to. No, there you go.